Officer, I just saw a murder. So here's what happened. I was walking through the woods when I saw a shadowed figure. It was really scary. He had an axe and he was chasing this girl. Poor girl, she was only 19 years old.
The only thing we can do now is bring her justice.
It still hurts to see such a young life be taken away by some heartless monster.
Let's investigate the clues. We know that the murder weapon is an axe based on evidence from the crime scene. We also know that the murder occurred last night at this very spot, Lake Route.
We also have a witness, Aubrey Peach, who saw the murder happen last night.
My wife?
Yes, unfortunately, but as you live in the area, it makes sense.
How could this have happened? I need to make sure my wife is all right after what happened. I'll talk to her after work.
Tell her I wish her the best.
Let's head back to the station.
Any ideas for leads?
Joe questioned her earlier. What did she have to say?
It was difficult to see since it was dark and rainy, but it was a tall man dressed in all black.
That narrows it down a bit. We just got to question tall men now.
As if we're going to question any man who happens to be a little tall in the area.
Hey, this evidence is better than nothing.
You're right, I'm just scared of a murderer being so close to where I live.
Let's learn more about the victim.
JOLENE Jones, a 19-year-old who was attending a local college. She was an aspiring cheerleader. According to her classmates, past her spray tans and heavy makeup, she was a good friend. Although she had a tendency to gossip. No one wanted to be on her bad side due to the power she had in the social scene.
Do you think she had any enemies?
I'm not sure, but it's possible.
Let's question the people at her college.
Let's look for people who fit the description of the murderer, as well as people who may point us to leads.
Jolene, it's sad to hear what happened. She was one of my friends.
I heard that Romeo and Juliet had some beef with her. I don't know what it was though.
My son and daughter-in-law.
Oye, Mr. Peach, I remember you guys live in the area, right? Romeo and Juliet are such a cute couple.
Thanks for the information.
Let's get to the bottom of this. I wonder why so many of my family members are involved.
Let's go find Romeo and Juliet and question them about what happened.
Hey Dad, what are you doing here? Is it about Jolene? It's really sad. What happened to her?
Yeah, it is. Mind if we ask you both some questions?
Sure, go ahead. You can ask us anything to help with the case.
Let's all head back to the station for both of your privacies. So what were the issues between you two and Jolene?
Jolene had a crush on Romeo for a long time, and when we got married, she was very jealous.
In retaliation, she decided that she wanted to ruin both of our lives.
We only knew about this recently when we found out that the rumors that were floating around about us were actually created by her.
Breaking news: a murder has occurred in the small town of Ratburgsdale. Victim Jolene Jones has been found dead at the local camping grounds.
A student at Frog College has unfortunately been murdered. Details are private, but memorial services are being held in her memory.
Secrets hidden all deep within. Jolene Jones was my first victim. Secrets hidden all deep within. Jolene Jones was my first victim. Deep in the wood, that's where she stood. Then I took my axe and she thought I had seen her. Then I saw a girl later on. She met her dimmered. Secrets hidden all deep within. Jolene Jones was my first victim. Secrets hidden all deep within. Jolene Jones was my first victim. You know now I did the big crime, but you don't know why I did it begin. I saw her scream out against my one and only son. Only son.